Howdy, y'all. Bill Luciano, E2SE2H Ears to Hear News coming at you. Love you. Pray for you always. Share it with somebody you know after you watch it, obviously. But hey, so we got tonight's Thursday night football. Get up there so you can see it. We got the Broncos and the Jets. I don't know who's winning. I really don't care. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. Anyway, while I'm getting everything together, I got your HT report, Thursday night football. Let me get everything squared up. Enjoy Wildlife from Talking Heads. It's a piece of cake. Scientific. Alright, that's Bill having fun. Making light of a dark situation. But since we got the Broncos at the Jets, let's start with New York first. Human trafficking complaints in New York rise 70% in 1 year. From Albany, human trafficking cases have steadily... take two. From Albany. Human trafficking cases have been steadily rising in New York, up 70% in 2020. In reaction, New York State is launching a social media campaign to raise awareness and dispel myths about the issue. Myths? The State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance and the Division of Criminal Justice Services and the two agencies that oversee the New York State trafficking victim referral process received 177 referrals between January and June, a 70% increase over the same period in 2019. And if you guys remember, January of 2020 is when President Trump declared January was Human Trafficking Month, and we started with a lot of human trafficking bills going through. These agencies received more referrals during March and June of 2020 than during the same 4-month period in any previous year. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced, not my governor, anyway, sorry, I digress. Governor Andrew Cuomo announced a new social media campaign to raise awareness of human trafficking and help dispel common misconceptions about the crime and its victims. Starting this month, the Interagency Task Force on Human Trafficking will begin sharing a series of graphics aimed at correcting these misconceptions, along with information about how to report trafficking cases. I need more water. There is a deeply troubling and prevailing misconception that human trafficking only happens in the shadows and in faraway nations, when in reality, it's a heinous crime that often happens in plain sight in our own communities, Cuomo said. By raising awareness and dispelling the myths surrounding it, more New Yorkers will be able, whoever's left, to recognize the signs of human trafficking and report it, and to help put an end to this insidious violation of human rights. The task force had designed 7 graphics to share on social media, which I haven't pulled up yet, but I will. And actually, I invite you guys to pull them up and send them to me. That would be great. We can do this together. The task force has designed 7 graphics to share on social media, with each including a quote about human trafficking that is either false or misleading. Underneath each quote is a fact that corrects the misconception and provides the contact information for victims to get help and for the public or services provided to report trafficking. These graphics will be shared on the social media pages, on the social media pages of the task force's member agencies, along with the hashtag so look for this hashtag, Truth About Trafficking. Posters will also be displayed at New York State thruway service areas. Cuomo signed into the law legislation that designated sex trafficking as a violent felony in New York State. It wasn't already? And eliminated a loophole that required children to show force, fraud, or coercion to demonstrate their victimization. In other words, they put the kids on trial. Now they don't have to. But why wasn't it a violent felony to start? I digress. This legislation also allowed legal and social service providers to report cases to New York State victim referral process, a change that increased referrals by 150% from 2015 to 2016. New York State allocates nearly $2.4 million annually to the Response to Human Trafficking program, which provides case management and referral services to confirmed human trafficking victims throughout the state. Administered by OTDA, I will have to find out who they are. The program focuses on those victims who would otherwise have no access to needed services, including those who are beginning to work in coordination with an investigation or prosecution and have been confirmed as a victim. In other words, you're a victim, we're just throwing you to the wind. Since the task force was established in 2007 through 2019, there have been 1,541 confirmed victims, including 1,155 victims of sex trafficking, 300 victims of labor trafficking, 86 victims of both, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And that's the end of that one. So that's New York. Personally, it doesn't seem like they're saying a lot. That shouldn't have. Spit it out, Bill. They're not saying anything that shouldn't have been there already. Thank you, Jesus. Now, Thursday Night Football, right? Broncos. Seven indicted for allegedly running prostitution ring out of Denver massage parlors. The operation included illicit massage parlors and black market marijuana grow operations. I read this. At the end of this, it's going to say that they're actually thinking that it's somebody that they busted and is reopening. But it seemed like they busted them for the weed, not the human trafficking. They wanted the weed. Please tell me if I'm wrong in the comments after hearing the whole story. They didn't go after human trafficking. So this is the picture. Okay, the people. Q, Mo, Chen, Zhang, Z. You can look it up on the Denver Post. And it's from August 20th, 2020. The other one that I read you, I didn't tell you the date, but that was in August also, I believe. Again, write it on the post whether I was right or wrong. Correct me, please. Check me out. 7 people in Metro Denver used massage parlors to run a sophisticated prostitution operation that netted millions of dollars to finance illegal marijuana grows, according to an indictment released Thursday by a Denver District Attorney's Office. The 7 individuals indicted on 33 felony counts are accused of engaging in a pattern of racketeering in which the massage parlors were the nexus for running a complex pimping, prostitution, money laundering, and tax evasion operation that generated millions of dollars, the DA's office said in a news release. We believe that defendants were hiding in plain sight. Remember that. Hiding in plain sight as they trafficked women from China to engage in sex acts with customers of their massage businesses, Beth McCain, Denver's district DA, said in a statement. Alleged offenses took place across the metro area, including Denver, Douglas, Arapahoe, sorry, I butchered it, and Jefferson counties, according to the indictment. The organization also had property and did business in Steamboat Springs, as well as California, Oklahoma, and Louisiana. Y'all listening? Excuse me. Let me get a drink. Thanks. The 7 defendants will be tried in Denver District Court. Like I said, Ko, Mo, Zhou, Zhang, Gu, Zai, and Chen. All but 2 of the traffickers, Guao and Z, have been arrested as part of this operation, the U.S. Attorney for Colorado said. Why were they not? The investigation began in early 2019 when Aurora officials told the Denver DA's office that illicit massage parlors they shut down in Aurora had possibly reopened in Denver, the district attorney's office said. The investigation led authorities to shut down Denver Apple Spa, Tulip Spa, 21 Spa, Moho Massage, and Ocean Foot Massage, as well as other businesses. Undercover officers negotiated deals with massage parlor employees for sexual intercourse and other sexual acts, according to the indictment. When authorities raided the apartment of an individual whose name was redacted in the indictment, now just listen to that for a minute. The guy's name isn't on the indictment. It's done. It's blacked out. It's gone. But yet they go to his place. And then they allegedly found a series of written translations from Chinese to English for the phrase, "Do you have happy ending?" The court document read. January, 2 women told investigators that they paid $14 a day to live inside the Apple Spa. Criminal enterprise extended across the Front Range and profited off the exploitation of vulnerable people, Attorney General Phil Weiser said in a statement. From our investigation, we also tracked criminal proceeds through the network of bank accounts to support the money laundering charges in the indictment. Furthermore, illegally operated grow houses diverted revenue from the state. And then with that, my friends, I believe that's the end of the story, see? So what I'm saying is, and that's what somebody wants to put it there, human trafficking. Now let's just go through this, okay? This is what people say and think, at the end of the story from Denver, right? And here's a happy ending for all involved. Who are you? A handy and dandy, especially if her name is Candy. This was human trafficking. Somebody's kind of cute. Make a light of her role in a human. Yeah, see? Thank you. We're going to go ahead and give this guy a check. No doubt. Anyway, yeah, see? This guy's talking about ICE, not protecting it. You know, you're not protecting any. Mayor Hancock. I wonder if that's his real name or I'm just being punked. Alright. So anyway, they're getting childish now into your mom's house. I'm going to leave it at that. But listen, guys. This is your eyes to see, ears to hear news. Spend time with Bill. Thursday night football report. Bronco into Jets. Human trafficking. Love you. Pray for you always. Please share it with somebody you know. And actually, this is a little bit more fun than the last time. I let myself loose a little bit more. If you guys think it's a little bit better or I need to be more professional, please let me know. But it's a hard topic to go through, and, you know, I got to I got to try to make it as easy on myself as I can and easy on you because God is love. God is a gentle spirit. God is protection. And if he is for us, who can be against us? Amen. Bill Luciano, eyes to see, ears to hear news. Love you. Pray for you always. Please share with somebody you know.